Hey friends, we meet again. Yep, I'm wearing the same clothes as I was in the last video. That's because I am batch recording today's videos so I can be done and I can start getting my house cleaned and prepped because my son flies in on Saturday. My oldest son is coming in from Tennessee. It's been a year since I have seen him and I cannot wait to see him. So anyways, sorry, I am highly distracted by, I played with this stuff last night and it's all over my crafting pad on my desk. You'll have to wait until Twinchy Tuesday to see what happened with that. We'll just say I need some more practice. But today I am coming on here with a small Hobby Lobby haul from Saturday. Oh, excuse me. I promise I slept last night. A small Hobby Lobby haul from Saturday. As well as I'm going to finally reveal that American Craft mystery box that I purchased. And it's been sitting on my bedroom floor for, I don't know, maybe a week or so. But I need to get that whole side of my room cleaned up. So I need to get this box out of there. Yeah. So let's jump into the Hobby Lobby haul. Now, as you know, Hobby Lobby puts out their fall and Christmas early. And if you don't grab it now, you're not going to grab it at all because it'll be gone. And yes, I did see them already starting to set up a craft aisle for Christmas stuff because I was looking for the leather making stuff. I was looking actually for some stuff that goes with the leather making, but I couldn't find that stuff at all in the Hobby Lobby in Bullhead. So, not meant to be. Anyways, so yeah, the fall section is, it made me want to go home and start burning the pumpkin candle that I have. I want to come home and put it on the pumpkin. Put the pumpkin candle on the candle warmer, not the pumpkin on the candle warmer. Okay, anyways, you get what I'm saying. So, I've learned my lesson on diamond paintings. Grab it when you see it, or you're going to miss out. Because somehow, I missed out on all of their summer diamond kits. I don't know how. The spring ones were around forever, but the summer ones were gone before you could blink your eyes. So, with that said, I grabbed another diamond painting. I do not need another diamond painting, but I need this one because it's pumpkins. Isn't that pretty? That white's going to be really hard on my eyes because that's a lot of white, but I don't care. That is just, look at how pretty that is. I'm trying to get it because I've got my window open. Yeah, so I'm trying not to get any glare, but like I said, I got my window open, so. This was, how much was this? $8.99. And then it's got 24 bags of colored gems, the square of adhesive wax, a gemstone container, an applicator, and canvas. Which, as you know, I use my own applicators now. I found these ones at Walmart in a 3-pack. These are actual Diamond Art brand. So anyway, so there's that. And then also in the fall section, my husband and Levi both said that we need to take home a 4-pack of velvet pumpkins. Okay. So we brought home some pumpkins. And then also in the fall section, they decided we needed to bring home an 8-pack of squirrels. I don't know. Mini Makes Monday? I don't know. Jen, help me out. Yeah, so there's some mini pumpkins and we've got some mini squirrels. That's not all the minis I have in here because then we were at the register. And there was so their brand of You know, I should have done that while I was there. I didn't think about it. I looked at Michael's for dollhouse stuff. I should have looked at Hobby Lobby. Next time. Next time. But anyway, so Mayberry Street Miniatures, cat in a bed, one piece. Now, as you know, I love cats. And this was only $1.79. It was just sitting at the register. My husband picked it up. Levi grabbed a hold of it. And next thing I know, I'm paying for it. So it's a little cat in a bed. And that bed's actually squishy. So it's like a soft bed. So, yeah, speaking of cats, over the weekend, on Saturday, we went to Petco. Petco, yes. I always have to think about it because Petco and PetSmart are literally next door to each other here. Anyways, they had a black cat. She was 3 years old. 3 years old. The sweetest little baby. She kept sticking her paws through the little like air holes, which they're no bigger than, the air holes are no bigger than like this around. So there was like 4 of them, and she's sticking her paws through and she's rolling over on her back. She's getting my attention. I'm looking at her adoption information, and then she looks me square in the eyes. She had freshly lost her right eye. It was still red and yucky. Her left eye was severely damaged. And then when she was breathing, you could see the mucus going in and out of her nose. This poor baby was so sick. And I just can't do that right now. I cannot bring home a sick cat and give her the love that she needs. So I just pray she got adopted because she was all black. She was the cutest little thing. But she had a lot of health problems that I just am not prepared to deal with. So anyways, all right, moving on to my Hobby Lobby haul. I found these in the 4th of July. 4th of July was on sale. I think it was 40 or 50% off when I went on Saturday. But aren't these cute? So we're going to put those over here with my with my 4th of July stuff. And then I grabbed another one of these because I really like this particular sheet of stickers. And if you remember, I made, I think it was an ATC using one of these and some of the cherries. So I think I used Home of the Brave and then the cherries. I don't know, but I really liked this particular sheet of stickers, so I grabbed another one. And then everything else I grabbed, oh no, these are not beading. These were also, I hadn't seen these before, but these were really cool. These are 20 count acrylic stars. So I like those. Those will be good flat back pieces. Now everything else I got was on sale. These are charms. If you remember, I said I wanted to make dangles, glue bottle dangles and all kinds of stuff. And so I went to Hobby Lobby because all their beading stuff was on sale last week. I was looking for particular beads. They didn't have beads, but man, did they have charms galore. So I stocked up on some charms, some really cute charms. And then I do have a whole bunch of beads coming between this week and next week from Amazon. So start that adventure soon. I grabbed another pack of 6mm jump rings. It's a 200 pack. I don't know if I needed them, but the problem I'm having is a lot of my stuff got misplaced when I cleaned out my craft room to give to my son and daughter, or daughter and son-in-law. And that was one thing that got misplaced, is a lot of my beading stuff. So I just grabbed another pack of jump rings just in case. I don't think I need them, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then I found these cute little charms. Love those. And you're going to notice most of my charms that I picked up are summer themed. Oh. Flip yourself over. Nope. Come on. All right, now that one wants to go the wrong way. There we go. Now, whatever. These can be summer or fall. Gotta love those mushrooms. And these can go for any time of the year, but you know my signature thing is butterflies. Well, look at these ones. These ones are just adorable with the little faces. I thought these were cool. And then I grabbed these for myself. I don't know if it's trying to get it to focus and it doesn't want to focus because of the lighting. There we go. It says Jesus saves and then a heart. So I'm going to pause you so I can grab this box down below. That was all of my Hobby Lobby stuff. I'm going to pause you and I'm going to grab this box, okay? All right, so here is the size box that mystery box thingy came in from American Crafts. I did rip it open. Like, I haven't opened, but I cut the tape. So I don't know what's in here, it's just supposed to be a mix of different things. I'm trying to get it to open because, all right, I am going to need to put this on the floor. Going back to the floor, friends. There's a lot in here. All right, right off, I am super excited. So I don't remember the exact name of this mystery box, but apparently it was supposed to be like $260 worth of items for like $69.95. I was like, yes, please. I love a good mystery. I had the little bit of wiggle room in my budget, so I said, sure, let's do it. And right off, I'm super excited. There is a 40 cards and envelopes box of cards. I love that. So those will be fun to play with. And then look at this, friends. Paige Evans washi tape spools. Oh, these are beautiful for summer. Do you see hearts all year up there? So there are 8 of them. I might have already said that. 8 washi tapes. Different sizes. Okay, and then we have a paper wrapped album, 4x4 size, Paige Evans from We Are Makers. Oh, this is so cool. I wonder if you can buy refills for this, like refill insert sleeves. So here's this. And then there's what it looks like on the inside. I wonder if you can buy these sleeve refills for this. I bet you can. I'll have to look and see on American Crafts. Okay, so there's that one. And then there's also, oh, I didn't realize there's a little place to write on the side. All right, and then we also got the same thing, but in a different design. Also a place to write on the side. And then, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I see my money's worth right here. All right, so we also have, so this must have been Paige Evans because everything in here is Paige Evans. So look at these beauties. Yes, please. And then we have embellishments. Sorry if you hear that noise, that's my washer. And then these are rub-on transfers. Love those. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And then we also have some more ephemera pieces. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with all this, friends. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I chose to use the last of my budget on this. 16 count plastic buttons. And then, oh my goodness. Lots of stickers. Let me set this down. We got those. I hope you can see these as I'm flipping. Look at all of these. Letters. So there's all of that. So there's those. And then 23 count rubber stamps. Very cute. And then 7 count rubber stamps. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. I love that. This is beautiful. And then, oh my goodness, I was just thinking about these earlier. These will be cute to put away for Christmas. 6 embellished paper clips. I was actually just thinking about making my own embellished paper clips, which I'm still going to do, but those are adorable. And then 18 chipboard frames. And then 9-dimensional stickers, bouquets of flowers. And then horizon tags. These are beautiful. They look like they've been stitched together. And then we have some washi tape strips. And there is quite a few in here. This is everything that's in this pack. And then I'm not going to open the paper pads. I'll just show you them. 36 sheets of, it just says with foil. Look, I see some butterflies in my future. All right, and then we got another paper pad. This is a specialty paper pad, apparently. Perfect for summer. Love it. All right. And then I can see some of this going in Happy Mail. Oh my goodness. 30 embellishments and 40 collage tiles. Check this out, friends. These are going to be going in some upcoming Happy Mail. I'm going to be blessing some friends. All right, and we have thickers. So these are a little bit thick stickers. Good Life 45 count. Love your laugh. I could cuddle you forever. Oh my gosh. This is so amazing. I love all of this. Okay. Oh dear goodness. What is this? Oh, what do I do with this? 1 foil on printed 12 by 12. That's a piece of paper, and that's thick. I don't know what to do with that. I'll figure it out. That is beautiful. And then this is a project pad, 24 sheets, includes stickers. Check that out. $194 pieces. And then this in my hand is just a whole bunch of random, look at those hearts. Okay. These are just a whole bunch of random individual sheets of 12 by 12 paper, which I am loving. We've got some Christmas in there. Oh, well worth my money. There's some more hearts. This was wonderful. I'm very happy. This was my first mystery box I bought from anything. There's some airplanes. I'm usually hesitant to buy them, but I love American Crafts so much. that I figured, you know what? Let's give it a try. It did not disappoint. I am so happy with everything. Yeah. So anyways, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for this unexpected Mini Makes Monday. We've got some dollhouse pieces in the making here. Might see a dollhouse by the end of the year, friends. Just might. I am doing a room in my house in shabby chic. Stay tuned. I'm not going to say anything more on that, but I'm going to go. Love and hugs to you all. I hope you enjoyed this fantastic haul. Tell me in the comments, what was your favorite thing about any of this? And tell me, have you ever bought a mystery box from any company before? Crafting, because that could go a whole long ways, but crafting. Have you ever bought a craft mystery box? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know. All right. I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow for Twitchy Tuesday so you can find out why my desk is all glittery. Okay. I'll see you guys soon.